Check out a collector's stash.
I got so much junk, I don't know what I got.
It's a wild amount.
You know what the bounty is?
This might be a waste of effort.
You let this thing fall on my head?
Perfect. We're freaking Remember back in the day when things were made by hand and people took pride in their work? My name's Rick Dale, and I bring these things back to life. So what do we got? What is this thing?
So this is a chemical engine, and it was owned by the Carson and Tahoe Lumber and Flume Company between 1873 and 1900. I came down to Rick's Restoration today to see if we could get a chemical engine restored. I want to start a Carson City History Museum, and this is going to be the kickoff for the museum fundraising plan.
This is a chemical engine, right?
Yes.
That's what they called it back then, but it was a piece to put out fires. You know, they lift this thing up and they just carry it down the road.
It's carried down the road. There's two pieces of pipe that stick out. You can't imagine them pulling through the dirt and the mud.
No, that's right. Dirt streets, no pavement. Yeah. I've worked on fire extinguishers before, but this one is much older, and it's built like an absolute tank. I can't imagine.
They open this handle up, and they lift the lid off of it, and they put a glass jar in there that has sulfuric acid.
It's a pretty nasty chemical. If that got in your eyes, you'd go blind. Back when this chemical cart was made, I doubt any of these guys were using gloves. And if any of the sulfuric acid mixed with the moisture in someone's skin, it would burn right through.
And then you put this back on, tighten this down, and then you use this, and it's like a hammer, and it smacks the bottom of the glass thing, and the sulfuric acid goes in the sodium bicarbonate, and there's your reaction.
It's got like a little hammer in there that as you do this, looks like a head of a hammer, you just pull that up.
And then if you move this handle, it's like a mixer.
Yeah, it stirs whatever's in there.
Then they'd open up the valve, and they'd come right out that hose.
It's cool. Dangerous, but cool. 140 years ago, there was no such thing as compressed air. They relied on sulfuric acid and sodium bicarbonate to act as a propellant. That is some nasty stuff. What do you want to do to this?
I don't think it should look brand spanking new off the showroom floor.
Right. I mean, there's the restaurant for museums, and then there's a restaurant for show.
If it's going to be used in a museum, stuff like that, we don't need to make it look like it was a fancy looking car.
Right. Okay. Well, because this is in the 1800s, tearing the thing apart is not going to be an easy task. I'll tell you that right now.
Okay.
We'll take it down. We'll get the piece of sandblasted. Blast will probably take 6 hours. The body guy will probably have a couple hours in it, as long as there's no major thing. I'm personally seeing the wheels being my biggest deal. So all that said, done, the wheels, paint, bodywork, we're looking right around between $55,000 and $6,000.
Wow. So is there any way that we can kind of